Welcome back to Apex Sci-Fi. Sound is a weapon. We use sonic cannons for crowd control. We use sirens to induce panic. But we also use sound to say, good job. Consider the concept of applause. Thousands of people gather in a room. They sit in silence for 2 hours. And then, at a specific signal, they all begin to strike their own hands together. Smack, smack, smack. It creates a wall of white noise. It creates a physical shockwave. To us, it means I enjoyed the show. But to an alien species with highly sensitive auditory receptors, watching a sea of biomass rhythmically beating itself to generate a deafening roar looks like a terrifying military tactic. It looks like the thunder of flesh. Today's story is about the recon unit of the Audion Empire. They infiltrated the Royal Albert Hall during a symphony performance. They expected to study human art. Instead, they witnessed the standing ovation. And they concluded that humans possess a biological ability to generate sonic booms using only their extremities. This is the story of how an innocent concert caused a diplomatic incident because the audience clapped too hard. If you have ever clapped until your hands hurt, smash that like button. You are charging the weapon. And if you want to see an alien faint because the crowd demanded an encore, subscribe and ring the bell. Cover your ears. Hi listener. Vex sat in the private box of the theater, disguised in a holographic human suit. Beside him sat his tactical analyst, Krell. The Audion species were delicate. They evolved in a quiet world of whispering winds and soft chimes. Their ears were large, fin-like structures capable of detecting a pin drop from a mile away. The ritual is quiet, Vex whispered, adjusting his audio dampeners. Below them, the orchestra was playing a soft adagio. The audience of 5,000 humans sat perfectly still. It is tense, Krell noted. Observe the biologicals. They are rigid. They are holding their breath. They are waiting for the signal. Are they paralyzed? No, hi listener. They are charging. Look at the potential energy in their shoulders. They are storing kinetic force. This music is merely the countdown. On stage, the conductor waved his baton. The music swelled. The violin screamed. And then, silence. The conductor lowered his arms. The final note hung in the air. Vex checked his sensors. The harmonic resonance has ceased. Is the ritual over? Wait, Krell warned. The conductor is turning around. He is facing the army. The conductor looked at the audience. And the audience attacked. It started as a ripple. A few people striking their hands. Clap, clap. Impact detected. Vex flinched. 2 biologicals have struck themselves. Then the wave hit. 5,000 people brought their palms together with maximum force. Clap, 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 clap. The sound wasn't musical. It was a roar. It was static. It was the sound of a landslide made of meat. Sonic spike. Vex screamed, his holographic disguise flickering. The decibel level has jumped to 110. My auditory sensors are clipping. They are generating a shockwave. It is a weapon. Krell yelled over the noise. They are synchronizing their strikes. They are using the flat surface of their manipulators to compress the air. It is a meat cannon. The applause grew louder. The humans weren't just clapping, they were shouting. Bravo! Bravo! They are war crying. Vex analyzed. They are screaming bravo? It must be the name of their war god. They are summoning him to destroy us. The noise was physically painful for the aliens. Their internal organs vibrated. Their vision blurred. Why are they doing this? Vex wept. We did nothing to them. Why do they punish us with the thunder? It is a display of dominance, Krell theorized. They are showing us that they can endure pain. Look at their hands. They are turning red. They are damaging their own tissue to create the noise. They are masochists. Then the horror escalated. The standing ovation. One by one the humans stood up. They rose like a tide of violence. They are mobilizing. Vex shrieked. They are standing to get better leverage. They are preparing to charge the stage. The conductor. Krell pointed. He is the target. They are going to crush him with the sound. But the conductor didn't run. He smiled. He bowed. He accepts the violence. Vex gasped. He bathes in it. He feeds on the sonic energy. He is a monster. The applause lasted for 2 minutes. To the aliens it felt like 2 centuries. Finally the noise died down. The humans sat back down. Vex panted, clutching his chest. Is it over? Did we survive? The structural integrity of the building held, Krell reported. But my nervous system is fried. We must leave before they reload. Agreed. We cannot conquer a species that slaps itself to generate explosions. Let us go. They stood up to leave. But then, the conductor walked back onto the stage. The audience saw him. And they started the rhythmic clap. Stomp stomp clap. Stomp stomp clap. The floor shook. The balcony vibrated. By the void, Vex stared in horror. They have synchronized the frequency. They are creating a resonance earthquake. It is the encore. Krell realized reading the program. Encore means again. They want to do it again. They are not satisfied with the first assault. The rhythm was hypnotic and terrifying. It wasn't chaotic anymore. It was a march. A military cadence. Boom boom crack. They are calibrating the weapon. Vex shouted. They are finding the resonant frequency of our skulls. If they keep this beat, our heads will explode. We are trapped. Krell yelled. The sound pressure is pinning us to the wall. The aliens fell to the floor of the VIP box, curled into balls, trying to shield their sensitive fins. They watched the humans below. The humans looked ecstatic. They looked possessed. They enjoy the noise, Vex whispered. They find joy in the deafness. They are a species of chaos. Suddenly, a human usher opened the curtain to the box. Excuse me, sirs? The usher asked. Are you all right? You're missing the best part. Vex looked up at the human. He saw the usher's hands. They were large, calloused, dangerous. Do not strike me. Vex begged, holding up his hands. Do not applaud me. I surrender. The usher looked confused. I wasn't going to clap, sir. I just wanted to see your ticket. Take it. Vex threw his datapad at the human. Take the technology. Just stop the banging. The aliens scrambled out of the box. They ran through the lobby. Even in the lobby, they could hear the roar from inside the hall. It sounded like a jet engine testing inside a cave. They burst out onto the street. The quiet of the London traffic, which was loud but not applause loud, was a relief. Never again, Vex panted, wiping blue blood from his ears. We stick to libraries. We stick to cemeteries. Places where the humans are silent. Commander, Krell said, looking at a poster on the wall. I have bad news. What? The mission brief says we are supposed to scout a football stadium next. Capacity, 80,000 units. Vex looked at the poster. It showed thousands of screaming fans. 80,000? Vex whispered. If 80,000 of them clap at once, they could crack the moon. Cancel the mission, Vex ordered. Mark this planet as sonically hostile. Tell the Emperor that the humans have developed a bioorganic acoustic cannon that bypasses shields and destroys the will to live. What do we call it, sir? Vex shuddered, remembering the red, stinging palms of the audience. Call it the high five of death. The Audian Empire withdrew its listening posts from the solar system. They are still out there searching for quiet worlds. And back on Earth, the concert ended. The audience went home, rubbing their sore hands, happy with a good night out, unaware that they had just clapped an alien invasion force back to the Stone Age. This has been Apex Sci-Fi. Next time you are at a show, clap loud. You are doing your part for planetary defense. If you think applause is kind of weird when you really think about it, smash that like button. Comment below. What is the loudest concert you've ever been to? Subscribe. And make some noise. Silence restored.